Hello, my wonderful friends all across America and around the globe. I'm Dr. Ivy, speaking to you today with a heart full of warmth and curiosity, ready to share a message that so many men over 60 have never truly heard. Understanding a woman's pleasure isn't just a luxury or a nice to know, it's a doorway to deeper intimacy, richer connection, and relationships filled with joy, trust, and presence. Before we get into the heart of the matter, let me ask you something personal. Where are you watching from today? Are you in a quiet backyard in Nashville, savoring a slow moment with a cup of sweet tea? Or maybe you're in a bustling cafe in Seattle, people watching over a warm latte. Perhaps you're on a porch in Atlanta, letting the evening breeze brush your face. Wherever you are, take a moment and type your city or country in the comments. I genuinely want to know how far this message is reaching and who we're connecting with today. And while you're there, scroll down to the video description. I've shared carefully selected resources that support men's energy, stamina, and circulation, especially helpful for those of you who want to show up in your relationships feeling confident, vital, and fully present. Now, let's imagine this scenario together. It's Saturday night. The pace of the world has slowed just enough for a quiet, intimate moment to unfold with your partner. Maybe you're in Chicago, cozy on the couch with deep dish pizza from the same place you visited on your first date. Or in Austin, laughing together about a road trip where getting lost was the highlight of the adventure. In these tender, intimate moments, have you ever wondered what's actually happening inside her body? I'm not talking about myths you've overheard at a poker night or the exaggerated scenes from late-night movies. I'm talking about the real biology, the emotional truth, and the intimate wisdom that almost nobody explains clearly. Today, I want to take you there. Gentlemen, particularly those of you who've lived full, seasoned lives, maybe you've asked yourself quietly in the middle of intimacy, what's happening in her body right now? Is this normal? Should I be concerned or should I celebrate? Perhaps you've even heard the words female ejaculation or squirting and wondered about them. Maybe it came up in a casual conversation, a late-night Reddit scroll, or a joke with friends, leaving you questioning, is it real? Is it safe? Is it something I need to react to? If those thoughts feel familiar, even if you've never spoken them out loud, you're not alone. These are questions I hear week after week, often whispered, sometimes accompanied by a nervous laugh or a quick glance at the floor. And let me tell you, they are smart, important, and deserving of clear, compassionate answers. That is exactly what we're going to explore today. Let's set aside shame and open the door to knowledge, trust, and deeper connection. Whether you're beginning a new relationship or have shared decades together through grandkids, retirement parties, and Sunday morning crossword puzzles, this conversation is for you. Grab your favorite drink, a bourbon in Louisville, a craft IPA in Portland, a coffee in Boston, and let's dive into understanding what female ejaculation really is, what it signals in a relationship, and why it can be one of the most beautiful expressions of trust and release you may ever witness. If you're ready for an honest, shame-free conversation about intimacy that feels human, respectful, and alive, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join our community of mature men and women who believe love grows deeper with age and intimacy gets richer too. Now, let's start at the heart of the mystery. You've likely heard the word squirting before. Perhaps someone mentioned it jokingly at a barbecue in Charlotte, or it arose during a quiet moment of curiosity with your partner. There's a lot of misinformation out there. Some say it's just urine, others describe it as magical, and some doubt it exists at all. The truth is, it's very real, deeply human, and utterly fascinating. Here's where biology meets intimacy, and I promise to make it simple. When a woman is deeply aroused, Completely immersed, heart racing, breath catching, her body can release not just one, but two distinct fluids. First is vaginal lubrication, a natural sign that her body is ready. It's produced as blood flow increases to the vaginal walls, making intimacy smoother and more comfortable. Think of it as a gentle rain preparing the ground for sunlight, softening and enhancing the experience. The second, less widely understood fluid may appear during intense stimulation, often centered on the G spot. This is female ejaculation, sometimes sudden, sometimes surprising. Contrary to popular assumption, this fluid doesn't come from the vaginal area. Instead, it originates from small glands surrounding the urethra, sometimes called the female prostate due to their similarity to the male prostate in structure and function. These glands are exquisitely sensitive, responding to deep, rhythmic stimulation. When arousal peaks and emotional connection is strong, they may release a fluid that is chemically and functionally distinct from urine. Let me emphasize this point. Yes, it exits from the urethra, but it is not urine. Its chemical makeup includes traces of urea and creatinine, like urine, but also glucose, enzymes, and prostate-specific antigen, which are not found in urine. This is a unique physiological cocktail produced in a moment of trust, pleasure, and emotional release. It is a deeply human expression, not mystical, not dangerous. It's important to note that not every woman experiences ejaculation, and that's completely normal. Some may do so frequently, some rarely, and some never at all. It's not a performance metric or a goal. It's one of many natural expressions of arousal. The focus should always be on recognition, respect, and response with care. And yes, for those who wonder, swallowing this fluid is generally safe if both partners are healthy. Clinical studies show it poses no inherent risk and is as safe as sharing a kiss or a drink with your partner. Safety comes from mutual health awareness and open communication, not from avoidance. Now, I know this might feel uncomfortable, especially if you grew up in a household where sex was rarely discussed, or if male friends joke about it without meaningful context. That's normal. Most men over 50 were never taught how to approach intimacy with honesty and curiosity. The good news is, now you can write your own script. Curiosity is attractive. Vulnerability is powerful. Presence, patience, and kindness far outweigh performance. Imagine the emotional impact of responding to female ejaculation with care rather than fear. Picture a quiet night, wrapped in each other's arms after a long week of life's responsibilities. She releases physically and emotionally. Your choices: you can recoil, panic, or awkwardly leave, or you can stay present, smile, hold her, and whisper, "You're incredible." That act rewrites years of shame, deepens thrust, and creates a bond no supplement or aid can replicate. Embracing intimacy openly also benefits you as a man. Studies show emotionally connected intimacy lowers stress, improves cardiovascular health, reduces performance anxiety, and can even enhance erectile function. When you let go of performance pressure, your body shifts into a state of rest and connection. That's where real intimacy happens, showing up, listening, and celebrating her pleasure as your own. Now, let's bring this home with practical guidance. The next time you share a private moment, first, create emotional safety. Ask how she's feeling. Make her feel seen. Emotional security allows physical relaxation and deeper arousal. Second, use slow, intentional touch. Explore her body like a map, not a checklist. Build intimacy patiently with warmth and attention. Third, communicate. If squirting occurs, acknowledge it without panic or humor. Whisper validation. "That was beautiful," or "I love how your body expresses pleasure." Fourth, care for her gently afterward. Towels, water, holding. This is about respect and support, not cleanup. And fifth, reconnect. Talk about feelings, share yours, and hold the moment. That's how emotional legacy is built, the kind that strengthens love over decades. To the men feeling unsure, there is no perfect way to do this. Presence, patience, kindness, and curiosity are far more valuable than technique. Most women crave attention, understanding, and gentle guidance, not fireworks or tricks. That's what unlocks their deepest sensuality and heals generational silence around pleasure. Finally, ask one brave, gentle question tonight. What touch makes you feel safe? Or have you experienced this before? Listen fully, without rushing to fix or instruct. Presence itself becomes the most profound act of intimacy. If you found this helpful, leave a comment sharing your thoughts or questions. Like and share this video, someone out there needs it. Subscribe for more honest conversations about intimacy, wellness, and connection. Explore the men's health resources below for support with energy, circulation, and confidence. When your body feels good, your love life naturally thrives. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and live vibrantly. I'm Dr. Ivy, and I'll see you next time.